guys, join me while I tell you the story of how I journeyed through service here. So me leaving my beautiful Bayelsa State down to Lagos, which is also the mega city. Everybody wants to serve in Lagos. Well, this was me dancing, not knowing what awaits. And then coming to Lagos, it has been beautiful. I would say. Well, this was me during camp. I met beautiful persons like Zainab, I met Chomi, I met so many amazing persons, Eddie, the likes of K Mercy, Justina, a lot of them. Well, service had its own boring sessions, but yet some parts were still fun. And yeah, this was me, cultural attire. Let's go right into it, Sha. Accommodation in Lagos was what I never expected. I expected all the crazy things, but I see accommodation. They didn't have Corpus Lodge. I didn't have where to stay. Boom, yes. And this was where I ended up staying. Well, let me just see how it happened. I was staying with relatives at first, but then I had to leave because when I got a message of me looking for somewhere, I was told, oh please, you have to look for somewhere else to stay and all that. So when I got the message, it was very, very heartbreaking. I didn't have where to stay. Finally I left anyways. I was in so much ordeal because I didn't have where to go. It was so hard. And yes, I kept telling my parents at home I was fine, because I know how they would react, especially my mom. My mom would be like, just come back home. And yes, I thought of going back home because when I thought of the process of going back to through this NYC, going back to the NYC office, and the process was just so long. I just said, let me just stay and face my ordeal. Plus, I got a good place to serve, so that kept me in check, and then I stayed. But then, the decision to stay gave me God. Getting a house in Lagos will wound you. It will frustrate you. It will show you shege girl. Accommodation is not your mate. 500,000, 350,000. I had just 250,000. Where would I start from? And I served in Lekki, so I needed a place close to where I served. The initial place I was staying was actually very close to where I served. Most times I could even just walk down to work, but things didn't go as planned. I was supposed to stay there when I was okay, stable enough. I leave, but things didn't go as planned, and I had to leave. But thank God for people like Dami. Dami showed me courage. She gave me all the advice I need. When things were so bad, I started staying with Dami because I went to look for a house with my 250. With my, you know why you're a newbie? I had 250. I told the agent that this is what I had. He said I'd come around and check some boys' quarters in Chevron. I went to Chevron, checked some boys' quarters. Only for me, for the guy to be telling me stories like, you're a fine girl and you're looking for us in this Lagos. With all the fine men around, and me, it's not even be hard for me. It was then I realized that, guy, the whole of this Lagos thing is not for me. Because how would I just go and give my body because I want to stay? God, I was so scared for myself that period, and it was very frustrating. I'm even laughing as I'm saying it now. Back then I would cry. When I go back to the house, Dami will be like, don't worry, everything will be fine. So finally I got to stay in this place through the help of Dami. This is a Bute Meta, by the way. I got to stay here, and then I finally found this place, and then this is where I've been managing my life. I've always wanted to make this video in 2022 when I finished service, but I felt very vulnerable to the fact that, how would I put it to the world that this was where I ended up staying in my service here? But who cares anyways? This is where I stay. People survive here, and yes, I still stay here until I'm moving. Join me in the pride of staying here. Well, this is one of the ghetto areas in Ebute Meta. Enjoy the ride with me. So Dami encouraged me, and then it was all fun in camp. Thank you, Dami. God bless you. God bless your sister. God bless your mom. Thank you so much. And also, I want to use this opportunity to thank Auntie AB. You were a source of blessings to me during service here. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Tommy, for the accommodation. You tried your best. God bless you all for me. So I was so sad when I came here at first. I kept crying when my parents asked me when I finally told my parents I found a place. Till now they don't know. This will be the first video they'll be seeing, and then they will know where I'm staying, because most of them, when they call me on video call, my room is actually very organized. I'm a very organized person. Yeah, kudos. So this is the first time they'll be seeing where I actually stay. My mom kept insisting, "Oh, the place you're staying, your toilet is okay." I told her yes, because I didn't want to stress them. My mom she's an overthinker. She could overthink things. You all know how moms are. But I embraced it, and I actually stayed. In their mind, that money, 250, could give me a very comfortable place. But no, in Lagos, it's not like that. Except maybe I was going to stay somewhere very far, like Ikotu. I don't even know if I will still see somewhere like that to stay in this Lagos right now. You get, even this place I'm staying now, my wonderful ghetto, they are still increasing rents, not to talk of far places like that. You get, so this was Valentine's Day, and the kids around gave me Val gifts. I love them as much as they do love me. I do love them a lot. We fight though, we have our fights, because yes, of course kids can be promiscuous too, but then we still settle. So I think this is one of the reasons why God brought me here. So this was the closest place I could get, and then I could also stay and go to work, since I served in Lekki, the distance. So because if I had gone to stay somewhere far, the transportation would have also been crazy on me. So I won't forget to thank Mr. Lucky, is the owner of this place I'm staying, and I'm staying rent free here. He actually wants to make sure that it's actually a buyout, and he actually wanted me to stay here and just get myself and be able to move out when I am ready. And God bless you, sir. You've been a source of blessing to my life. And thank you for also making me stay here too, because I've been able to bless kids. These kids are wonderful set of children. I mean, I'm happy that I've learned so much here. So it is when God actually had to bring me out of a comfortable zone to tell me that I am nurturing you. And yes, he has been nurturing me. You get, so. And another thing I would like to say before this video ends is that, please, whenever you're going anywhere, plan yourself. Like me, it wasn't planned. I just found myself coming to Lagos because I had to do my service. So, because leaving your house, being stranded is not a good thing. And I've been in that situation. When I hear stories, I tend to feel like, oh my God. So please, let's do well. See, I've seen beautiful people stay around here, but then get money, try and get money, because a lot of these teenagers are suffering. Get money, my generation, get money, so that your children wouldn't have to live lives that are not comfortable for them. And yes, I'm happy because so far it's been growth all the way. Despite the pain, despite matching water. I used to match water like this in this place. I'll be matching water, swimming water to walk when water comes like this. But then, it's been a beautiful story, because human beings survive here, and I also did survive. Shout out to all those that supported me and have been behind me, telling me, Abi, you can do it. And I've done it, and I will still continue doing it. So not much to say, let me not bore you guys, but yes, a lot of things happen in this ghetto, but then there are so many beautiful things about them, and God has been faithful. Yeah, this was me. Service here was great though. I am very happy. I am overwhelmed with joy. And 2022, when I ended, I went back home, came back. I'm working now, and I've fully adapted to this environment. All glory be to God.